He's...
You're talking during the intro again. Come on.
Sorry, Greg.
Welcome.
Josh was just pointing out that you're probably pocketing all of our advertising money we're getting from Dunkin' Donuts.
Yes. Dunkin' Donuts. Welcome to Stuck in Beta. This is Greg, and those are Josh and Josh. They like to talk during the intro.
Sorry, Greg.
Sorry.
Dunkin' Donuts, really?
That was the intro ad, wasn't it?
Ad on our live stream. I clicked on the live stream.
Yeah, but that's... Oh, okay. Well, that...
Is that what
I didn't put that in.
Is that what bought your new LED lights?
Yes, that's what bought them. Anyway, we're here again. We went through Thanksgiving.
Like
and
we never left.
It is like that. Like week to week. Almost.
Yep.
Yeah,
5
Thanksgiving.
p.m. Central Standard Time.
4:30.
I know. I was going to say, except for today. We're at 4:30.
It happens.
You guys survived Thanksgiving? No family drama?
No. I had a really nice Thanksgiving.
No, you didn't survive.
Yeah, I did survive. I had a really nice Thanksgiving.
Good.
I went to a couple of different... Went to my families and then went to Lori's families. But on the way to Lori's families, we drove past Walmart. And Lori's like, she saw a couple items in there in the ad, in the Black Friday ad. So she wanted to stop and take a look. But they didn't really start the Black Friday until 6.
6,
So this was like at 4. She's like, it's not so bad. And, look at the parking lot. It was, just like any other day. So she said, come on, let's go. Look at this great deal on this. I won't tell you what it was because just in case one of the kids are listening, it is a kid's Christmas gift.
New tires.
So we go back around 6:15 or so. Oh my gosh, she kept saying it's not that bad. It was crazy. I just don't like crowds like that. And it was like it didn't matter where you turned.
Yeah.
It was just like wall to wall people. It was terrible, and I was not.
You
happy.
were in it.
I was
weren't you?
crabby.
No, actually, Molly worked at Target that night. She's got a part-time job at Target, so she worked midnight till.
Did she say if it was crazy?
She said at the time, because they open. I think Target was about the same, opening at 6 or something, and by midnight, she said that there really wasn't that many people in the store. And it was kind of ridiculous them being fully staffed. Because, at a given time, there's 12 people in the store.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I think, she said it picked up again back at around 5 a.m., but, that from midnight till that time, there's everyone who wanted to get to the sales went there at the time.
For anybody wondering, that noise, we've had to rent out part of the studio to a laundromat. So that's where that noise is coming from.
I could tell them to calm down over there in the...
It's fine. They're paying rent, and it's fine.
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yep.
So this Black Friday experience that I had was just, it's just they keep making it more and more complicated. It feels like so. Like
I
go
haven't been
in
in years.
You go in and there's like this map, like everything's in a different location in the store. Like you can't find electronics in an electronics department. The electronics might be in like in the grocery aisles or something.
Sure. Yeah.
So we have this map.
Not that you went for electronics.
No.
In case the kids
and we
are
didn't.
listening.
So we get this map, and then we find out that this item that we're looking for is over in the lawn and garden section. It's not lawn and garden at all related. Go over there. There's this guy standing there, and we're like, "Do you know where we can get this item?" And he goes, "Oh, sure." And he opens up this folder that he's holding.
Here's your clue.
Yeah, that's what it felt. I was like, "Really? This is crazy." Well, he hands us this piece of paper. It's got a barcode on it. You take this up there, you scan it at the register, and then you drive around back to pick it up.
Oh, wow.
I was like, God. So stood in line to see him, then had to stand in line to pay for it, and then had to drive and wait in line, drive around the building, wait in that line.
I bet that line was stupid.
It was just, and then there was checkpoints along the way where they would ask you to see your
ID.
your documentation, your receipts or whatever, and then you'd go up to, oh, you're waiting in
Papers,
line
please.
for this?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Papers.
Yeah, and then they would direct you because there was like different stations, like there was pallets of this, pallets of that.
Wow.
It's nowhere near how it was. We were talking, I think, last week or whatever, how it used to be so difficult to get something.
Yeah, you wanted to punch somebody this weekend,
Yeah.
didn't you? I mean, you
Well,
wanted
no.
that Black Friday experience of punching somebody in the throat for a game.
Well, it used to feel like that. No, it used to feel like you needed to get you was going to be really hard to get the item. Like you said with that thing you were looking at last year, Greg. You went in the store the next day and it was available.
Yeah.
Well, they had pallets and pallets of them, and they had like the whole at Walmart. They had the whole automotive section like cleared out, and it was just pallet. It looked like a giant warehouse of all the crap, all the TVs, all the
What
stuff.
if someone went in for like spark plugs or something?
Well, no, I'm saying that this was where the lifts, like the car lifts.
Oh, okay.
That part where they changed
You're
the tires
talking
and
about
everything.
the
yeah, the
actual
actual
lube
garage.
area.
Yeah, so that was my experience.
Wow.
What are you guys looking at?
Chat room. Greg's got an old chat room.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't do. I went. Well, you could see over in the laundromat. I got a fish tank for half price for Molly's nephews.
Are they
cool.
listening?
I don't think they're listening.
Oh man,
because they're 1 and 3.
Oh,
You never
okay.
know.
Yeah. Well,
I didn't do any shopping. Annette went to the outlet. We were at the lake. Annette went to the outlet mall, but she said it wasn't horrible. Did you guys do any Cyber Monday shopping?
no.
I did
Really?
not.
I bought a Google Home for my parents for Christmas because my dad said he wants.
What
to
if he's listening?
He knows. He told me he wanted it.
Well,
He wants to be able to sit on the couch and yell, "Hey Google, turn down the thermostat," and it turned down the thermostat. So they went and bought the Nest thermostat this weekend. They got the $50 off, and then they got the $100 power company credit.
Yeah.
And then I'm buying them the home for Christmas, so my dad can yell, "Hey Google, turn down the thermostat."
so did you? Speaking of Google Home, did you see that video?
What
Here,
video?
I'll pull it up here on the screen here.
Well, this isn't going to make for good radio.
Well, you could listen to it. It's pretty fun. You know what? I don't have the PC screen,
Oh Jesus!
but you could
No one's
you could,
watching.
You could hear it here.
Okay, you can say. Alexa, what's on my calendar tonight?
Tonight, there is one event. At 6 p.m., there's Hey Google, what's on my calendar tonight?
You have a calendar entry today at 6 p.m. The title is Alexa, what's on my calendar tonight?
Tonight, there is one event. At 6 p.m., there's Hey Google, what's on my calendar tonight?
So in other words, they
Yeah,
How
the
long
calendar
does this
entry
go
today
on
at
and
6
on?
p.m.
well, it's only
The title-
50 seconds, but
That is hilarious.
That's funny. So he put
Anything you
So
can
this
do,
guy has
I can
both
do
of them?
better.
Is
He has
that-
both. He has
Okay.
the Echo and the Home sitting next
It
to
looked
each
like the
other.
Echo Dot, right?
Yeah, the Echo Dot. It looked like.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I think I read another review, an Engadget review, I think this weekend that said I've had the home for 3 weeks and this is my second review, and it was going over, and the guy said, originally I didn't think it was going to be that useful because they didn't have a whole lot of support for third-party apps and third-party products. He said, but he has the Alexa as well, or the Echo as well, and he said he thinks its home is far more useful and has more uses than Echo does, which I think is kind of interesting.
Yeah. I mean, even if it doesn't yet, it's going to catch up.
Yeah, Google has a bad history of abandoning things at weird times, but I think it'll be fine.
But hardware, though, I mean, with their Chromecast, I mean,
Oh yeah,
that's a big hit.
the first
so-
revision still works with the Chromecast. That's what I have at home. So.
Yeah.
Me too.
Well, speaking of Chromecast and that,
Man, we got good segues this week.
We
We're
do.
rocking it, man.
how about, did you hear about the DirecTV Now?
I have heard about DirecTV now.
So,
I've only heard you guys talking about it.
actually, it just became live today. AT&T owns DirecTV. They announced that they were going to have a streaming service. It went live today, and it's basically, you you have Sling TV, right?
I have Sling TV.
It's like Sling TV or PlayStation View, but there's a lot of channels. I guess I would say it's more like the PlayStation View because it's got a little bit more channels, and it starts at $35. But I've only had a little bit of time to play with it. I like, though, out of the gate, it's supported by Android and iOS, and it can use Chromecast and Apple TV and Fire TV. Not Roku yet, which is weird. But I played around casting it to the TV and all that, and video looked great. I didn't have any issues. I only watched maybe about a half hour of video on there, but
None of the hitching or
no hiccups
issues
or
like
anything.
Sling on the Chromecast.
I mean, when you first started up, it got like kind of buffered just a tiny bit, but I kind of expected that. That's something I expect, but
because the issue with Sling on the Chromecast was that it would, even after you were watching it for a while, it would hiccup and catch, and at times kill the stream.
I couldn't get it to work.
Really?
On Chromecast, or it would go to it, but it'd bring the video up and then start buffering. Video buffer.
Okay.
But
Yeah, I had issues.
maybe
too.
it's been fixed since last time.
I haven't tried it in probably a year.
Yeah, but this DirecTV now, I figured, what the heck? I'll try it out. 7-day trial. They give you the 100 channel package for $35 right now.
I wonder how long that like. Are you going to be able to keep that forever at that rate, or are they going to say a year from now, hey, guess what? You're going to start paying the $70 rate.
I don't know, but the one thing, there's no contract, and they say there's on their site, there's a little switch, cancel. You don't have to. That's what's good about Sling. That's what's good about PlayStation Vue. I don't have to go through. I could jump in and out.
Right.
So here's a funny story. A guy I work with recently moved, and he had Uverse, AT&T's TV product, at his old house. He moved to a house that had Uverse available. When he told AT&T he was moving, they said, yeah, no problem. Okay, tell us when. He moved. He called AT&T to say, okay, come out and set up my Uverse equipment. They said, no, sorry, since you moved, we're canceling your contract, and if you want service, you have to go to DirecTV. And he's like, no, Uverse is available here at my new house. I still have a year left on my contract. I want Uverse back. And they said, no, you have to go to DirecTV. He said, fine, I'm going to Charter.
Huh.
Weird.
Yeah. I had heard they're pushing DirecTV way more than they're pushing Uverse.
I could see him wanting to get out of, why have two services?
Well, the big issue with Uverse, why it's more attractive to go DirecTV, you don't have the cables to maintain.
Right.
My buddy works for AT&T, and he said that's why they're doing that. They
Yeah, I
see it
see
as
that, yeah.
much less operating cost running DirecTV than running Uverse, because they own those lines with Uverse.
See, my complaint with any of these companies, or any of the ones you guys are talking about, any of the actual hardware, I guess that's what we would call them, hardware-based companies, is they don't treat their customers very well. I've had so many. Well, they don't reward their long-term customers.
I agree.
Only
It's
new people.
horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, only
Yep.
new people. So you could be a customer and your rate. That's why I finally just got rid of all of them. I had issues with DirecTV, Dish Network, and AT&T, and it was like your rates just kept going up. It's fine. Even Charter's doing that, and it's so frustrating. You were saying your internet's what, $65?
So my total bill for 100 meg internet and TV service, which is their basic package, is like $98 a month for those two services. And if I cancel my TV service, my internet's going to be like $65 or $68 a month.
Jeez.
So
I think that's higher than mine.
Yeah,
And it's the
mine's
exact-
$59.99.
Yeah,
really
it's the exact same
mine's-
service.
No,
Yeah.
mine's 60 something a month. So if I would go with one of these streaming services, I'd be paying the same amount of money. I'd be fine with it, but
And the thing that gets me about the internet service, I was thinking about this today, is that they're not really providing you with anything tangible. They're just giving you a hookup to jump into something that already exists.
You're on the pipe.
It's not like, it's not, see, maybe I'm wrong in the way that I view it, but it's not like the electric company where they're producing something. It's not like the water company where they're purifying something. It's the stuff is out there. And think about it this way: all of their operating costs is all marketing, advertising, and the people that they. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot more to it than that, but they don't, like, for the service that it is. Like, my electric is the same price as my.
it's a regulated industry. They have to
Electricity?
Public Service Commission has to approve any rate increases for electric, water, any public
Yeah, that's true.
service
Yeah.
entity like that.
And the thing is though, with the electric company, I mean, in most of any of those companies, utility companies, is they'll offer you some sort of incentives. Like they'll encourage you to find ways to save money. Like they'll give you free fluorescent lights, or like you guys were
Yeah.
just talking about, the discount on the Nest. Like you don't get any of that stuff from the cable company for your
No,
internet.
but you could argue that my bill has stayed the same for 6-7 years roughly, and I've gotten more speed.
Yeah.
I mean, it started out at 20 meg and went to 100 meg.
I don't think mine has. Mine was like $20 when it was 20 meg.
Yeah,
'Cause
but
I remember it was 20 for 20, and then 30 for 30, and now you
Yeah.
know.
well,
I
you're
think
not
it's
paying 100 for 100.
No, luckily they would. It's not saying they wouldn't. You know.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those like necessary evils, I guess. But you know, I watch all my TV streaming, so obviously I have to have it, except for the over-the-air stuff.
Well, and now it's so ingrained in everything we do, you have
Right.
to have it. I mean,
Yep.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's just it's one of those things. It's just kind of frustrating, and there's just no way around it. I don't know.
Well, also I was gonna add to that DirecTV. Sling is getting a DVR
Oh, yeah?
functionality, and it's in beta starting in December. You could sign up for a beta program, and like the PlayStation Views DVR, you could save something for up to 28 days. Sling's DVR works where you get 100 gigs. So, and you could save it forever, I guess, as
Yeah.
long as you have the service. But it works like a normal DVR, except over the cloud.
yeah. Well, in DVR, I guess I see it on the agenda, but Netflix is doing offline video now, which, I mean, they've probably needed for a while, but I'll never use it.
I saw that too, but it would be nice. I mean, there's been times on vacation or whatever where it'd be nice to just hit down. There's a little download button basically that I want to watch these episodes while I'm here or whatever.
It depends on the compression rate too. I mean, how many hour-long episodes at HD are you going to be able to keep on your iPad or your phone, or that's going to be the issue.
You're better off using the SD.
If your phone has that option.
Is that the way
you
that
can.
it's?
By default, it's 480.
Oh, okay.
You can go up to.
I thought you meant an SD card. I'm sorry. I didn't.
Standard def.
Okay.
That's how it's
That's
going to work, though. You have to
definition.
download it to your device. So, and then-
Yeah. So if your device doesn't have the room,
Right.
well,
Yeah,
but
you're
I
screwed.
mean, it's
it's
kind
a
of like if
different feature.
you normally listen to music over the cloud or whatever, you can download an album or whatever.
I wonder how much of this is in response to PlayStation View and Sling getting DVRs in their apps.
I don't know. This has been something that's been asked for a long time.
Oh,
with
yeah, I
Netflix.
agree.
And I mean, I don't know. I feel the same way. I probably won't use it. There's been times I have a Plex server,
Right,
and,
and that's
same
where
thing.
that's what we do.
I click download the movies that I want to see, but I don't know. I don't know how often I'll use it.
Yeah.
I can't say the last time I've used Netflix, honestly.
Netflix, like streaming?
Yeah.
Really?
I use it all the time.
Yeah, I
pretty
watch
much
something
every
on
day.
Netflix pretty frequently. They have really. I think they have really good quality shows that they create.
Yeah, remember he didn't like Stranger Things?
No, I didn't.
There's something wrong with
or
them.
Daredevil.
I didn't watch Daredevil.
Yeah.
Oh,
But a Netflix-only show, White Rabbit Project. The 3 build team people from Mythbusters got their own show, and it's on Netflix starting, December 9th?
Yeah, the 9th. Friday.
They've got a YouTube trailer out there. Did you watch it?
I did.
I think it looks pretty good. I mean, it looks very, very similar to Mythbusters, and I think that's on purpose because that was so successful for so long. But I think it may be really good. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I'm sure they have a little bit better. You know what I kind of like about this?
Tell us,
You
Greg.
know what I hate about Mythbusters was the commercial breaks and all that. Like,
Yeah, sure.
You would literally, they go,
Oh, you talked about this.
Yeah, your dad. Yeah.
Your dad was the...
Well, no, they before commercial break they go, yeah, they go to a commercial break, but they go up next, and they'll show you exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah.
You're like, why am I waiting around for this commercial break when you just showed me? You know,
It'll be interesting to see if it's really an hour-long episode or if it's going to be like a 50-minute episode.
oh, they could just make however long it takes.
Right.
You know, if one week it's
Oh, they'll all be the same. I bet you,
52
though.
minutes, the next week it's 67.
It'll be interesting though because it's Grant, Tori, and Carrie. And I was like, wow, I couldn't remember her name for a minute.
Yeah.
I think it'll be good. I'm excited for it. I know Jackson's excited for it.
Did they say how many episodes they're?
I don't remember if they've said that or not. I would imagine 8 or 12.
And have you watched the guys from Top Gear?
No, that's on Amazon. Isn't it?
Yeah, the Grand Tour.
The Grand Tour.
I mentioned it, but I haven't watched it either.
Now it's the guys from the English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's it's Amazon called the Grand Tour, and
Yeah.
it's weird. Netflix.
It's Jeremy. I can't think of his name.
The guys that were on Top Gear, and they're
they're being-
basically doing Top Gear
Europe.
with a different name.
Well, they were first. The American Top Gear was second to the show.
I know that, but I mean, since they've all been fired.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, I don't know that they were fired. Didn't the one guy get mad and quit and had threw punch at another guy?
Yeah, I think, but the rest of them went with them,
Oh, okay.
and now the dude. Is it
Jeremy something.
no So the European version of Top Gear now has
Matt LeBlanc.
Matt LeBlanc
Yeah.
is the host.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And isn't that a Netflix show now?
Oh, I don't know.
Why'd I even bring something
I-
up that I don't know anything
show
about?
prep, Greg.
Yeah,
Jesus,
I know.
come on.
I'm sorry. So I see you have pulled up.
I was gonna say,
something
you got
over
anything
there.
to add over there, Josh? You've been awful quiet.
I
this
was
week.
going to ask you guys if you heard about this. There's a Bud Light Golden Can campaign that they're
Yes.
doing. You guys heard about this?
You know where it started though?
No.
With Bush and their
Oh, it's
fish
like a
campaign.
Trout or
Yeah.
something. Or
Yeah.
golden trout.
Yep.
I thought
Brown trout.
Keystone does that.
Oh, I don't know.
Isn't that Keystone?
We're not a Keystone
maybe.
family.
I don't know.
They do that because Jeremy always says, "Look for that golden can."
Really? So they have randomly placed 37,000 golden cans of Bud
That
Light.
many?
Yeah, 37,000. No, listen to this. This is
Wow.
kind of ridiculous. So it's a contest that they'll select. I think it's like the top, or they'll randomly select. I think it's 6 people will win season tickets to their favorite NFL football teams for next year. Okay, so obviously for us here in St. Louis, we don't have a
out
team
of
any
luck.
longer.
Yeah.
But and then from those, they also will select somebody who gets tickets to Super Bowl for life.
Yeah, I
With an
read that part.
with an asterisk of only 51 years. Which is
Oh,
kinda
you're
funny.
kidding me.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. But so then the other caveat to this that is complete nonsense. So the whole thing is it's kind of like the Willy Wonka thing,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
37,000 is a lot of cans.
Yeah,
but
it is.
not only that, but you can download and print a gold can wrap, and then hold it up and take a picture of it, and you get entered into the contest as well. So anybody can get into it.
Oh.
It is
stupid.
very stupid. So on this website here, they have it's on.
So
Bud-
you putting that wrapper on your can is no different than someone finding a can.
Right, exactly.
stupid.
It is stupid.
Yeah.
So on the website here, I pulled up, it's budlight.com. You enter your birthday, and you can scroll through it. You can see all these people holding up, and almost 100% of them are holding up just that, they printed it out, and they've got it rolled up like they're drinking
Yeah.
out of a can. Now, there's some of these, it's interesting. It looks like they have it wrapped around a cup.
Yeah, that
Or
looks like a styrofoam cup.
There was, let's see if I can pull up
Wrapped
some more.
around a better beer.
So-
Yeah, I was going
or-
to say a craft beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of them look like they got it wrapped around like a Pepsi or a Coke or something. I mean, there's obviously, unless it's a Budweiser, I don't know, but there's not, Bud Light cans aren't red.
Wow.
But this is just stupid.
That is the dumbest thing.
You can print.
Why would anyone buy Bud Light?
Yeah.
What's the point of buying a case of beer?
And
Well,
it just,
exactly.
I mean,
It lowers the number of winners.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your what do they call that? Probability of winning
Right.
something is
It's
That's stupid.
it is. It's just ridiculous.
I guess that gives them marketing though. By
That's
people taking
all it
pictures of
comes
it.
down to. That's all Anheuser-Busch is known for is their marketing. Like,
Yeah.
hey, look for the gold can.
Well,
why didn't
okay,
they do
I'll
that
give you
alone?
that. Okay, I'll give you that. Right? Yeah, do the gold can
Yeah,
alone.
so it's getting
Alone,
press,
that would have
we're
been a
talking about
totally different competition. And
everybody
yeah,
talks about it.
that is ridiculous.
Or if you do
Now, some
find a
people
gold
have
can,
found it.
you get something else.
Yeah,
Right,
add something
yeah,
to it.
make
Yeah,
something, you
yeah,
get a free
sure.
case
Or even make the 32,000 winners, make them the ones that get the season tickets for a
Yeah.
year,
Yeah.
next year's season. And every Yahoo that enters
Right.
over the web gets put into the big drawing.
Yeah,
That's asinine.
it's pretty dumb.
I wonder if
but-
you could make a bot, take a picture, make a bot that would upload that like 10,000 times. I bet you could.
I thought it was something else that I thought, and I only scrolled through this just a little bit, but
How do you upload? Is it via Twitter? Or you have to upload it to their site?
I don't know.
If it's
registered, they just have a
gold can.
register. Oh, it's a hashtag.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's easy. You can
Yeah.
make a Twitter bot to post that damn thing 20,000 times.
Well, the one thing, something else I found pretty interesting was like the fourth picture on here is
Is a
some Rams
Rams
fan, and I mean, I scrolled through this and I wasn't really looking that closely. Like you can see this guy here
Patriots,
is
yeah.
Patriots, but I scrolled. Look, Rams. I mean, within the first like 20
Well-
lines, it was like 3 or 4 Rams fans. That can't be a coincidence. Like that, I just feel like that's like they're purposely placed. Like there's some deal out
LA.
there
Well,
with LA
and it could be your geolocation too. St. Louis, they probably still, it's InBev. So they probably think
maybe.
that we still love the Rams.
maybe I don't know.
I'm going to make a
you
Twitter
don't?
bot to upload a picture 10,000 times.
Well, wait a minute. The same picture?
Why not? There's a guy on there that
Yeah, there's a
that
guy on here
Patriots guy.
twice.
It's got on there twice,
Right here.
right there on that front page.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you do that?
And he's got different. Look, this one says Pat's Nation. This one just says Sweeps.
Okay, I'll make a
So, yeah,
random
different.
string. I'll have it at
The thing
random
is
words.
going to be flooded
Same exact
with
picture.
pictures of you.
I mean,
That whole page will be my picture. I'm going to do it.
The girl Rams fan and then
yeah.
Yeah,
50 Baumans.
yeah. I'm going to do it. I'm going to look how to make a Twitter bot. That can't be that hard.
I
That's
don't know.
hilarious.
I thought this was just the dumbest.
You're going to laugh. You're going to be jealous when I win season Super Bowl
I'd love
tickets
you
for
to do
live.
it. I just
Uh-oh.
thought this was the dumbest campaign.
Is he going over to fix a
don't
stuck
know.
washing machine in
Ooh,
the
he's getting some
laundromat?
glasses. It
he's
must
getting-
be about that
beer
time.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
That,
Well, I mean, it's just a product, and then they market all this other stuff around it.
and
you
I
know?
guarantee the people, some poor schmo out there is going to get one of those golden cans. It's like, hell yeah, I won,
Yeah,
man. And
I won.
little does he know there's
Yep.
50,000 other
Yeah.
people that are. That's so
Yeah.
stupid.
Yep.
Or the people that don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, throw it away. Yeah.
Do you remember, I think it was the 80s, when Coke had the magic cans where
Oh,
when
something
you
would pop
open,
up. Yeah.
like money would pop out?
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh.
I
Was
remember
there
that.
Coke inside the can?
I don't think it was just like weighted down.
Huh.
But
remember that.
yeah, if you opened it,
Wow.
it would pop out some money or
Yep.
tickets or something like that.
Yep.
I think it was a New Kids on the Block promotion, actually.
Oh wow.
I thought it was money.
Was it money?
I don't know.
I don't
Maybe
know,
not.
but it was one of those things that I think failed.
like new Coke.
Probably like this thing.
Yeah, this is hilarious. I am going to find out how to make a Twitter bot and post my picture 1,000 times.
Well, Magic Can. Yeah, there was problems with pop-up in Coke promotion. Yeah. Spring-loaded tab dispense real U.S. money or gift certificate redeemable for trips or merchandise.
Wow.
So there you go.
I remember hearing about some problem with that, but
Like it put somebody's eye out
No.
or shot down their throat.
yeah, something weird. I don't remember.
Super spring.
Oh, man.
What do you got over there, Greg?
Hey, I got a beer.
right.
This is from New Belgium and Ben & Jerry's.
Oh, is this the cookie dough one?
He didn't say that with any
Well, you,
excitement.
you
did he?
just ruined the surprise.
Oh, is this that crap?
You know, okay, keep going. I'll complain after you introduce
Why
it.
don't you complain somewhere else you get free beer all the time, huh? How about that?
Where else are you gonna try cookie dough beer?
Is this one of their Lips of Flavor series?
This is New Belgium, and Ben & Jerry's chocolate chip cookie dough ale.
But is it part? It doesn't say a part of one of their series.
No.
Remember that salted Belgian chocolate beer that Perennial and New Belgium did a couple years ago?
Yeah.
And it was awful.
Yeah, it wasn't very good.
Yeah.
So I don't have high hopes for this.
That's very light.
It looks like Bud Light. Hey, let's wrap a golden can wrapper
Right.
around this thing.
Well, it's an ale, so
You would your science.
Doesn't. What's the difference between an ale and a lager?
Yeah.
well,
Come
you
on,
would think
without
that,
looking it up.
you would think this would be a like
Stout.
a stout.
It
Porter.
doesn't smell like any
It's not going to taste
cookie
like it
dough
either.
or.
Man, I mean,
Hey, I love you, Greg.
all this hate right here.
Wow! Holy cow!
Oh, well, it tastes like
Color
chocolate
me
chip cookie
wrong.
dough.
Tastes like cookie dough.
It does taste like cookie dough. Wow, that was totally not planned. I have not been impressed by New Belgium's beer recently, and
you need to
I
be-
am floored.
You need to take your hater pants off.
You just want me to take my pants off.
Just your hater ones.
That's not
Wow,
bad.
this is interesting.
It's not bad.
Tastes like cookie dough. I can
It
totally
does,
see that.
yeah.
It's man, it.
It's like you don't expect that flavor from,
No.
from the look of the
Not at
beer
all.
Even the aroma,
Yeah,
you don't
not
really
at all.
get anything.
No,
That's
Smells
amazing.
it doesn't. have
It's
a good
probably
smell
made with
of
some
it.
carcinogen, and you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah, probably.
that's pretty dang good. So, Josh, you have a snack.
So who? And the snack will probably go pretty well with this.
Is it milk?
No.
Milk and cookies?
So you're gonna cue the music, Greg?
Oh,
Oh, Jesus.
of course.
I'm so glad that thing works.
Cashews, almonds,
Macadamia nuts.
lilac, pecans too.
I got combos.
There's all to know the tricks. All these peanuts,
Sweet and salty.
Oh, these might be good.
Sweet and salty.
Chocolate fudge pretzel.
Chocolate fudge. Did
Beautiful
you hear him hush
combos.
me? Did you hear him hush me? Or hush me?
Uh-uh.
Hush.
Whenever he started playing, he goes, shh. And it wasn't like a shh. It was like a hey, shh.
I have
And
loved.
I put my finger over his mouth.
And slowly run it down my lips as you did that. Yeah.
I have loved combos for.
Oh,
since
yeah.
they've been out. You
Great
know, the
snack.
Pretzel cheese
Yep.
is the best.
I agree.
Remember
Now, the
wh-
pizza ones, I don't
yeah,
care for.
I don't care
Yeah.
for those. They've gone in so many different directions with them.
Pretzel and cheese and the cracker and cheese.
Yeah.
Um,
is.
They used to have. Remember those big old containers that almost like a fat Pringles can?
Yeah.
No, I don't remember
Yeah.
that at all.
So this is pretzels with fudge. And it's supposed to be new. I'm surprised they didn't come out with this 20 years ago.
Yeah. They're pretty good.
Yeah. Not bad.
Good, really good with the beer.
Yeah.
Very good.
It's like we planned it.
I know. But we didn't.
No.
Yeah. What do you think, Greg?
Tastes like fudge pretzels.
Yeah.
So this might be a good time for our listener
They're good.
feedback emails. Email, I guess.
Okay, I got a theme song.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't. Go ahead.
Okay. Let me pull this up. I do want to say that Mike messaged me. He was, I think, in Denver over Thanksgiving, and he is sending us a package. And the package includes a Jelly Belly beer. Because
Really?
yeah.
Whoa.
He knew our experience with the whatever the hell that was, the Jelly Belly torture chamber.
Now it's not like a 6-pack, and some of them are
Well,
good, some
no,
of them are bad.
No, he sent me a picture and it was just one beer, so I don't
Okay.
know what it's supposed to be here tomorrow to Friday, I think. Which I shouldn't even say that because it's probably illegal to ship it over state lines because they don't whatever. Okay, dear,
These are good.
yeah, those are good.
Yeah, I like them.
Dear, dear Josh, Greg, and Greg. So this listener got our names wrong. And so it's, take it for what it is. Dear guys, I was listening a couple weeks ago when you were talking. First, sorry, skipped a paragraph. I really enjoy the show. You guys are really good at what you do. So he likes our product. Said my favorite part was a couple weeks ago when you were talking about Greg's porn stash. I'm sure he has. I'm sure he has more stories to go along with that.
You mean the mustache? Or
Oh no, Yeah. No, not your facial hair, Greg. No, your box that was holding in the attic.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sure
I'll
there.
recall that.
I'm sure there are more stories associated with that. Thank you, Bill Withers, Sheboygan, Wisconsin.
Wow.
Well, thank you, Bill. I'm glad my humiliation can be entertaining for you.
You know, I don't know why, but for some reason, that conversation popped in my mind over the weekend, and all I could think about was, oh my gosh, I think Greg said his parents listen to this show.
They do. They haven't
looks
said
humiliated
anything.
right now.
They haven't said anything. Greg,
We need to talk.
yeah.
Are there any other stories
I
you'd
know
like to
you're
share?
pushing 40 now, but yeah, I think they'll forgive me.
Was that stuff in our house?
Yeah.
You lived with us before.
Mom, it was Josh's fault. I promise.
Right.
Yeah, blame it on you. Josh got me all those.
Yep.
I remember that. Hey, Molly, try some of this.
Great.
Subtle, Greg.
Yeah, it wasn't real subtle.
You said you had a couple emails, I thought.
There's just one.
Oh.
I remember them after moving out, them finding that Tim Allen video where it was.
He was really dirty in stand-up, wasn't
No,
he?
he was hosting some
Oh, it was like a
nude competition
Yeah.
or something.
Really?
Nudes
Yeah.
popping or something, yeah.
It was probably something he did before Home Improvement. Well, I guarantee it was.
Yeah, like early 90s or something.
Because it looked a lot older than
Right.
currently. But Greg, we found this video. It must
'cause-
be yours.
Did they give it back to you?
Yeah, and I go, oh, Josh gave me this for my birthday one year.
Yeah.
I go, did you watch it? It was, no, I didn't know what was on there.
Well, yeah. I know. I take the fall for everything. I'm the bad influence, Fred.
Well, everybody
believe
has
that.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
And
you
they-
got to
they
have a
believe
fall
it.
guy.
I'm the guy who stuck around and helped him through everything in life, but I'm the guy who gets the blame for everything.
Speaking of girls, I was at
Do we need intro music for this? Girls.
I was at Johnny's in Soulard the other day.
And where was our invite?
Yeah.
I was
Lost
with.
in the mail.
It was when we went to Guns and Hoses.
Oh, yeah.
I was with
So you're with Molly's dad.
Molly's dad. He suggested going to Johnny's. So we went there. I haven't been there in I don't know, probably 10 years or so.
I've
It's
never
a-
been there.
It's for those who don't know, it's a place in Soulard close to. It's basically a city close to St. Louis, and it's just a place where girls, the waitresses, are in scantily clad outfits, or
Lingerie,
whatever.
right?
Lingerie. Well, it didn't really look like that,
Oh, really?
but
It's like see-through mesh type stuff, right?
yeah. So we sit at the table. It's me and three other guys, and they get mixed drinks. I go, "What beers do you have on tap?" They say, they got to some IPA. I go, "Yeah, I'll have that." I mean, they get their drinks. And she goes, "There's something wrong with the tapper, but I'll work on it." It was literally a half hour
Jeez.
goes by because she doesn't end up at the table very often to say, "How you doing?" Because
She doesn't need to.
we already ordered,
She's
and
not working
We didn't-
on service. She's working on just
Her boobs hanging
right.
out.
yeah. So finally, I'm like, "Hey, if that thing's not working, can I just have a Budweiser in a bottle?" I was slumming it. So
Yeah, sure.
she's like, "Okay, I'll get you that." But once I was like, "Man, this is really pissing me off." Well, she did bring me two back, so she gave me one free one.
Oh, wow. That's nice.
So that was nice. But yeah, the whole night at the Guns and Hoses, I'm drinking Budweisers all night long.
Did you wake up with
And-
a hangover?
A little bit. But that's not my, it's definitely not my go-to beer.
Yeah.
But when you're there, when you're at a place where that's primarily what you
Right.
have,
Yeah.
it's just easier. But anyway, the whole point of this story is the service there is awful,
Really?
and the food's awful.
Really?
What are you doing?
Just carry on.
He's taking it.
I don't know what he's
I
doing.
don't either. Yeah, I remember you had said before that the food and service was pretty miserable.
Yeah, it's just not the greatest.
All right.
Okay,
Great.
well,
Awkward
yeah,
silence. Greg.
I know. Did you see my Christmas tree over there?
Yeah. It
Yeah.
looks nice.
It
We just
does.
lost our,
It is really nice. The Beer 30 bar has a tree.
Yeah.
We just lost our Johnny sponsorship. That was that text message.
I'm sorry.
I had a story about a Christmas tree
Uh-oh.
that I wanted to share. You guys will probably find entertaining.
Did you hurt yourself?
No.
Did you get
Almost.
a real tree?
So every year, my wife is really into traditions, which I love. I think it's great. So several years ago, we started getting real Christmas trees. I think I talked about that before on the show.
Yeah.
We've yet to go actually cut one down and all that stuff, which you guys were saying there's plenty of local spots to do that. But
plenty.
we go to the produce stand here in town, Richard's Produce, and get one every year. And we pick out one that's pretty tall. We usually go for something around 7 or 8 feet because we have a vaulted ceiling. And so this year, we all get together, all the kids and my wife and I, and we were walking through, picking, standing some up and taking a look at them, and no, I don't like that one. It's got this spot, whatever. So we get to this one, and I don't know. I'm going to go on record and say I didn't have a good feeling about it. But all the kids and Lori were
Indiana
like, yeah, it
Jones.
looks good. I'm like, okay. So it had this weird shape on the bottom of it that almost looked like a shoe. Like it came out like a weird growth on the bottom, like where it was cut at the very, very trunk of the tree.
Oh, okay.
So I went up I'm like, well, we're gonna get this one, but can you cut off this growth here because I don't think it'll fit in my tree stand. Oh yeah, no problem. So they cut off like 4 inches off the bottom of the tree. So we get it home, stick it in the tree stand, and I got a pretty nice tree stand. It's got those screws that go in the sides, four angles, screws it in really tight. I've done this for 5 or 6 or more years. I don't even know how long. I've been using the same tree stand, no issues. And this tree would not stand up straight. It kept, I finally got it screwed down, and it had a weird, almost like a S shape to it. It was strange. It just didn't look right. And then it started to lean, and it leaned towards our wall very slowly. We didn't even see it happen. So I got down and looked at it, and it had kind of ripped the bark away. The bark on the trunk was pulling away. So anyway, I had Lori hold it, and I unscrewed it, and it took forever, and I screwed it back together. She's complaining because she's holding the tree this whole time. She's holding it, and it's an 8-foot tree.
Would you hurry up?
Yeah, I know. So, anyway, we get it all screwed back in together, and it seems pretty secure. I run all the lights around it, ladder and all. Got the lights out. Got the star on top. The kids started getting out their ornaments. I talked about the ornaments that we get every year from Kimswick. It's the handmade Dough Depot ornaments. All those are on the tree everywhere. We go to stand back and look at this thing from about 10 feet away. Slowly,
Oh no!
it falls fast. I mean,
Oh,
it was
God.
started out slow, it was just barely. I'm thinking, I'm in my head, I'm thinking, oh crap, it's gonna lean against the wall again. It went the opposite direction, smashed right on the floor.
Oh no!
All we heard was crash, break,
man.
boom.
Oh no!
It's in we had water in the base of
So
the.
it's everywhere.
The water's everywhere. It's at least a half gallon of water that thing holds. And, there's broken glass, there's broken ornaments. Lori's in tears because this thing is it's all this sentimental stuff and all this tradition stuff. So I stood it back up. She's cleaning up all the mess. The kids are out trying to help out clean. Oh, this was my favorite one. It was broken. It's just
Shut up!
God, it was the whole time I'm thinking, this is one we're not going to forget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're picking up some of these ornaments, and there's a head broken off of this one. There's a foot broken off this one. So I get this stupid tree up, and we took off all the ornaments, all the lights and everything. I threw it out in my front yard. I was just so aggravated because I couldn't get the stupid thing to stand up.
I don't let that son of a bitch on fire.
I was tempted to.
Just
So
This will teach you.
It's like 6 o'clock at night, and we're like, what do we do? So we ended up going back to Richard's Produce, and
Did you
we
take the tree
explained it.
back?
I didn't take it with me because I just threw it out in my front yard, and I went back and he's like, oh, did you guys bought that one with the weird like foot thing? Didn't you? Like, yeah. And he goes, oh, sorry about that. And we got another tree, and they let us bring back they gave us a full refund and everything.
Oh, wow.
So they were really cool about it. It's really nice. They're really nice people there. But so I took the other one back. But man, I mean, what an experience! I've never the other one. This other one it had a perfectly normal trunk. Put it in there, screwed it in. It's like rock solid. It doesn't move. I don't know what it was with that one.
It sounds like someone knew about it, and then the one guy that you was helping you was like, no, I don't know.
Oh,
Hey,
you got that
where'd
one?
that tree go that we were going to throw in the dumpster? Oh, that guy bought it. He's halfway home.
Well, to me, it looked like it had a like when it grew like out of the ground. Like it first started out like at an angle, and then they like forced it to go straight because it had like I said, it had that weird growth coming off of the end of it. So it's like it did not want to stand up straight. It wanted to fall over.
Why did you choose that one in the first place?
The kids did it.
Well, smack them around. Go. What do
I
you
know,
know
I said-
about?
I told him I was on record saying I didn't like this tree from the beginning. And
Oh, I imagine that went over like a turd. I told you people this
Yeah,
wasn't
I
going to be
told
this.
you so. Yeah, so that was my story. I thought
This
it was-
is your fault, kids. You've ruined Christmas.
we have
Your mom's crying. Dinner's not done.
We had this one ornament that was like it was like a gingerbread family, and it had the two like bigger ones were the parents, and then 4 little ones were the kids, and the head like for Lori, and it had everybody's name on it. Lori's head was gone. My my arm and leg were gone, and then 2 of the kids were like completely gone off this ornament, so it only had 2 kids on it.
Did you hang it back
Oh
up?
yeah, we hung them all back
Oh,
up
sure,
there,
why
yeah.
not?
We couldn't find the pieces. You couldn't make any. I mean, there was
'Cause
like
you-
crumbs everywhere.
Your dog ate them.
Yeah.
She probably did.
Made out of dough.
Yeah. Oh, she's happy too, by the way. She's back underneath the tree on the skirt.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's
really?
her favorite
Time-
spot.
Yeah.
Really?
She loves it. She lays on that skirt all the time.
Huh?
That's her favorite place to be. She hates whenever we start putting presents under the
Yeah.
tree.
That's funny.
She'll kind of nose them out of the way and try to get down.
Really?
There, but yeah. She lays on the skirt.
Chance does that too. Every day I gotta go back under the tree and adjust the skirt because I go, damn it, Chance! 'Cause it's all messed up and all
Oh, it's cute.
Isn't that woman's work?
That's
No
not
comment.
very
No,
nice.
sorry.
So that was my Christmas tree experience. What else we got? Are you getting ready to play some music? So we should shush.
No, I wasn't.
What did you have with your boat maintenance?
Oh,
issue?
I changed the spark plugs and oil in my boat this weekend,
It's interesting.
and in the process, thanks. In the process, we took the trailer down, and we haven't used the trailer since we got the boat because it stays in our boat slip on the lift all the time. So in the process, we put the boat on the trailer, and the tires were like almost all the way flat. So I told my dad, I said, well, when we're done, I said, put me back in the lake. Take the trailer up to the gas station and get air in the tires. Oh, okay. So he goes, and he's gone, and he's gone, and he's gone, and he's gone, and I'm not sitting out in the middle of the lake freezing my butt off. And he calls me and says, hey, we got a problem. I'm thinking, oh, crap, what? He says, well, the one of the brake calipers on this trailer locked up, and the tire's really hot. I'm like, well, I mean, did it break loose or anything? He said, well, I'm going to try and go to the next gas station because their air machine's broken. I'm going to go to the next gas station and see if I can get this caliper unfrozen. Okay, whatever. Give me a call. So he's gone forever and ever and ever and ever, and I finally hear from him. He said, well, I'm on my way back. I think I got it broken loose, but the tire's still pretty darn hot. So he gets back to the boat launch, and he's backing the trailer down the boat launch, and it gets in the water, and you should have seen the cloud of steam that came off that tire. I mean, it was. He said it goes, I couldn't touch it. The rim on the tire was so stinking hot. He said I couldn't touch it. Man, it was. You should have seen the steam cloud that came off of that. But after we did that, we got the boat back on the trailer. It worked fine.
It loosened it up, the water.
I guess. Yeah. So that's my story.
You guys looking forward to Christmas? What are we like? 20? My kids are counting down. I think we're 25 days.
Would be
away.
25 days.
Tomorrow's the first. Yeah.
No. So
It's yeah, sneaking up.
looking forward to it.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
You spend a lot of money.
It just exactly. Just means going to spend a lot of money.
Enjoy it.
I do. Well, I'll have to report back. I do want to check out Six Flags because they have that Christmas thing going on.
Yeah,
And
we're
I've
going to
got
Silver Dollar
passes.
City in 2 weeks. Did you see the story online? There's a big rumor going around that the Osborne Christmas lights that used to be at Epcot are going to Silver Dollar City next year.
I thought they were doing the last year. They've been saying that they weren't going to do it anymore.
They didn't do it this year.
Well, the reason this year is because there's so much construction at Hollywood Studios down in Florida. Because they're building Toy Story Land and Star Wars Land.
And that's it. Animal Kingdom. Never mind.
So they'll probably end up moving it to somewhere else. I bet they keep them at both. They would have them at both.
There's a big rumor online. I read it on some website that they're moving to Silver Dollar City next year.
What are these?
It's a bunch of Christmas lights.
So Osborne family. It's not Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh.
It's some family in Arkansas, isn't it?
Something like that. They always had. I guess their house was decorated just insane. He built these little figures out of metal wire and stuff, and then he wrapped the lights around it, and he made big signs that say joy and Christmas and blah blah blah. So Disney, they contracted him out to decorate their Hollywood studios every Christmas, and they've been doing it for. It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been quite a while.
I know my parents go most of the time. They're going to Hawaii this year. So,
Are they really? Going to
Yeah.
Alani?
Yeah.
Cool.
So, but I could see them doing both though.
Because apparently Silver Dollar City, or the Hershon family, whatever, they released a press release last week and said next Christmas there'll be 1.5 million more Christmas lights at Silver Dollar City than there's ever been.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
1.5 million.
Wow.
So I don't know.
1.5 million more? Mm-hmm. I wonder how much that
Something like 5 million.
is what they have now.
It's crazy.
Jeez.
They start in August putting them up.
No kidding.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
they're not on LED yet either. They still have a lot of old ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll report back. We're going down in 2 weeks.
There you go. We were supposed to go, but never get a part-time job at Target during the Christmas season.
Oh,
apparently.
I can see where that would rain on
Yeah.
a parade. Yeah.
She doesn't get much time off.
Well, Greg, I think we've done it for about this weekend.
We've done it.
Done it.
We did it.
Where can we be found?
We can be found anywhere on the internet.
The interweb.
Anywhere?
Anywhere.
The Googles.
You
Stuck in beta.
You go
Beer 30
to,
TV.
If you go to beer30.tv, you can read all about us.
As long as Greg has the website updated.
As long as you know what though? iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play. Look for Stuck in Beta. You'll find us. YouTube, we put the video up. We have it live, and then we have the video up too. We don't do much on the video, but you can see our smiling faces. Hey! Well, that's it.
Yeah, I did. I was reading.
He's reading.
All right.
He's busy during this show.
See you next week.
Whoa, man.
Oh, I thought you were done.
Hasty.
Sorry.
Man. All right. Well, he has nothing more to say. I say we need to work on this backdrop, make this Christmassy too, you know?
Whoa, Christmassy, right? All right.
Yeah, we got
We
the
need like
tree
lights
up.
hanging from the rafters.
Maybe. Yeah, we could do that.
Let's see. We have
We have like 3 or 4 more episodes.
3, at least. Just 3. 3 before Christmas.
Just 3?
Yeah. The
No
7th,
kidding.
14th, 21st.
Huh. Wow. It's going to go
That's it.
fast.
It is going
Unless
to go
you guys
fast.
want to start doing this show more frequently.
No, we can't handle that.
I'm down for daily.
No,
a daily
shut
show.
up. No, you're not.
Yeah.
All
why
right.
not?
Maybe 30-second daily show, maybe.
30-second show? I can't even spit a sentence out that fast. All right.
Yeah, you're right.
We'll see you next time. Happy December.
So what are we going to call it?
Thank you.